What's up, everybody? Welcome back to 40 Fitness. Man, today we're going to talk about natural testosterone levels. We're going to go over my testosterone levels over the past 3 years. You know, the times I've been tested, and I'm going to try to explain to you guys as best I can, you know, what my results meant, what they meant to me, you know, and the time of day and everything and the consistency of them. And one of the big reasons why I was getting my testosterone levels checked is because, you know, I was getting older, I was losing strength, didn't know why. I thought my levels were low. So that was the first time I had my testosterone checked. And they said I was fine, so I continued to lift. Thought about the first number I got, wasn't happy with it, and went back and got it tested again. Now, for those who don't know, if I've ever taken steroids or if you've ever taken any kind of outside testosterone, your levels will spike beyond the normal range, which is 1100. And if you got off of testosterone just to take a test for your numbers to be low, you'll be well below or near at the lower range of testosterone, which is 350 nanograms per deciliter. The upper range is 1100 nanograms per deciliter. I've watched some guys on YouTube show their testosterone results, especially guys that say they're on TRT, and all of them are well above, or at least a little bit above, 1100 nanograms per deciliter. Now, I've never had mine tested that high, and I didn't expect them to be that high, but I did expect them the first 2 times to be higher than what they were because of my size. But you know, you don't need a lot of testosterone to build muscle. It just takes longer. And keep in mind, I've been lifting weights and doing this consistently now for 16 years, off and on for over 27 years. So here's my first result. As you can see, I had it taken at 4:07 in the afternoon, and it was 429 nanograms per deciliter. Keep in mind, in this result, the standard was 220 to 1,000 nanograms per deciliter, but I was under the impression it was 350 to 1,100 nanograms per deciliter. So the range will be determined depending on the place where you go. So everybody used different numbers, but this is the number I got. I was panicky, but really I should have been, you know, it was later on in the day, and testosterone levels dip, especially if you're natural. You got to ebb and flow to your testosterone. They don't stay at one place. You know, they will be higher in the morning, they will dip, you know, later on in the day. So that's one more thing I wanted people to understand about testosterone. Now, here I got my levels checked again. This is a year later, after doing some dieting, you know, doing some exercise and trying to, you know, help improve my levels, and I'm eating a little better. So in the morning, my testosterone was 666 nanograms per deciliter. Okay, I was happy with that, and I still wanted to see can I improve them. So, you know, I was watching some YouTube videos and, you know, trying to learn ways to increase my testosterone. So I added boron, you know, to my supplements, to my D3 and my fish oil. So after supplementing with boron, a little bit more D3 and zinc at night, you know, I waited for another year, and I had my test levels tested again. This was a couple weeks ago. It was 757 nanograms per deciliter. Now at almost 46 years old, I was very happy with these results. Now, I put these up here to say this. People who come on my channel like to say, oh, you on steroids, or people who have channels that say, oh, there's nobody on YouTube that looks good, that don't take steroids. That's bullshit. Okay? If you work hard, you know, you eat right, you could look good also. You know, and that's the whole point of this video. You know, these are real testosterone levels in a healthy man. And you don't have to be vegan, like a lot of vegans say they have healthy testosterone levels. You know, I would just recommend you don't eat as much meat, you know, but you don't have to be vegan. And another thing I wanted to point out too was, look here at my SHBGs, or my sex hormone binding globulin levels. They're kind of high. I don't know the reason for that at this point. They think it's because of the autoimmune disease they were trying to chase earlier on. But if I was taking any cutting agent or any steroid, this will also bring this down. So, that also kind of proved my point about, me being all natural. I always have been natural. Now, I'm not saying that anything I ever taken over the counter might not have included steroids. That's a big possibility because they spike supplements all the time. And back in the 90s, I made a video earlier, I used a lot of supplements, back when I was in high school. But don't do those things anymore because I don't trust supplements, I don't trust what's in them. But yeah, ask your favorite YouTuber to see his testosterone levels because that's one thing that's hard to fake. You can fake steroid tests, but it's hard to fake your testosterone levels. I've asked friends who've used testosterone, and I've seen people on YouTube who say they're on TRT. Their testosterone levels is way out of the normal range. So, I put myself, put my blood work, on the internet, just to prove to everybody, you can still be natural, you can still look good, you can still grow muscle, regardless of what anybody says. Just take hard work, diet, and don't forget about the genetics. Thanks for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. 40 Fitness out.